What's up, everybody? It's Stephen A. Williams, president and founder of Blue Book MKE, and let's level up your business 5-day challenge. In this video, this is going to be a video series. This is going to be part one of this video series, 50K in 90 days. I wanted to name it 50K per month in 90 days, but I think that a lot of you might get fearful. But after you achieve getting 50K in 90 days, I believe that you'll be able to get to $50,000 per month. The reason why I say that is because I've done it with multiple businesses, and I've done 100K per month with my businesses. So it is, I don't want to say that it's hard to do, but I can say that if you do the things that I'm going to be teaching you in this series, that you will be able to achieve it. And regardless if you make it to 50K, you're going to be way higher than where you are right now. I can guarantee that, because one thing that I know is that if you have someone who has actually done it and they kind of like sat back and they really told you how they did it, like, you can hear like people who make a lot of money, and then you'll ask them or you'll see them being interviewed. They don't really tell you everything they went through. The reason why they don't want to tell you everything they went through is because you probably would get scared and afraid and not go through it. But let me tell you that the reason why they're not able to tell you also is because they're not in the business of teaching people how to do it. Like, they're in the business of making money with what they're doing. They don't want to have anybody know what they're doing. And there some people with a lot of money, you will see this. Some people with a lot of money feel that if they tell their secret, that someone else will get their secret and be able to take away what they built. I'm of the mindset that no one can take what you have. You will give it away and the way that you give it away is by not doing the fundamentals that got you there, continuing to do it, getting lazy, all these things, which are things that we as humans are susceptible to. But why I love what I did, and I was sitting there last night getting the first parts of this ready for you, which is one of the most important pieces of this whole 50K in 90 days series, is that I was like, I was way ahead at first because I'm there. I've done it. So, when you're there in a spot, you don't always look back to like fill in the holes, because I know that if you're not there, you're going to be like, well, Steve, what do I do with this part? What do I do with that part? What did you do? How did you do? How are you thinking? So we're in this video right here for the 50K in 90 days. I'm going to talk about the first steps of getting to 50K in 90 days. And then I want you to, if you're on my YouTube channel, I want you to like this video. I want you to subscribe, and I want you to hit the notification bell, because you're not going to want to miss the remaining videos that are going to be coming out. So the first thing that we want to talk about is you got to get rid of your fears. You got to get rid of those fears. You might have heard this. People will say that fear is just false evidence appearing real. Like, it's false. Fear is really anxiety of not knowing what can happen if you take a certain action. So really, the fear is just a bodily feeling inside that creates anxiety. That's really what it's doing. It's creating the fear of doing something that you haven't done before, even though you really want to do it. Like, like, this is like, man, I want to get here, but you have this fear. And when you have a fear, it brings up a feeling inside, anxiety. And then another part of that anxiety is going to be based off of what your personal experience in your life, all of the experiences that you went through in your life. Some people feel that they're just not worthy. Some people don't really like money. Like they'll be like, I want to have a lot of money to do things that I want to do, but they have a bad feeling about a lot of money. I see that a lot with people who I coach that are like religious. They'll have that money where they're pushed away from money, but everything that they need to do in life, they talk about using money to pay for that. But that's an internal feeling. It could be that they just don't feel that they're worthy. Like, I'm just not worthy of that. You know, people had told me I was stupid or dumb my entire life. Or other people, well, before we get to that part, or there's just, you know, just where you might be, your personality is just not outwardly open. So you just feel like nobody's going to believe you. You're just not going to be able to do this. And then the next thing is that once you go through all of this here, like that's not enough on top of you. The next thing is that when you start to move outward, is that now when people know what you're trying to do, then some of our friends and family don't seem to support us in the way that we think. They make sly comments. They'll say some things that's strange, like why would you say that? You know, or you get things going and they don't support you, which you should never make a business depending on your family and friends to support you. Don't do that. That's like number one rule. So you go through all of that, and then you have these perceptions that'll come up. These perceptions will be things like, I don't have enough money. So not enough money. You don't have enough money. Your education level, you might have that feeling, or your environment that you grew up in, you know, your city, your area. You might, you know, you didn't go to college, no college. You know that, so you'll think that you need all of these things, and all that is just excuses to hold you back. You need everything, and you need only yourself to succeed. Isn't that crazy? You need everything to succeed, but you really only need yourself to succeed. And when I say yourself, belief in yourself. Like if you believe in yourself, you will be able to achieve anything that you want to achieve. So the next thing that we want to talk about, and you know, I want you to rewind this video because those are just top level things. These are just top level fears, top level perceptions. You need to write down your perceptions. You need to write down your specific fears, because I'm going to teach you how to overcome those in later videos. The next thing is distractions. Distractions come up easy when it's something that you're learning. Because if it was something that you knew how to do, something that was easy, you've done it before, you know how to do it over and over, all of that stuff, it wouldn't take a lot of brain power. But things that take a lot of brain power is things that you haven't done before, things that you're trying to achieve. So it'll make you tired. You will tend to go and, you know, watch TV, lay down, go eat a snack, that you won't do it. Like when I was writing this down, one of the things that I put down as a goal is that I wanted to help you, the people who are watching this video. Like that was what I had to do, and it helped me overcome the distraction of, hey, Steve, you're making a lot of money. Why help anybody else? You're already making a lot of money. Why sit there and, you know, you could be laying down watching a repeat football game or watching something on TV that I could be doing that. So what you want to do is you want to get rid of all of the distractions, but it's hard to just really get rid of a distraction, because a distraction is a distraction. What you do is you need to become aware of the distractions. When you become aware of the distractions, that will help you become more aware that you need to focus on your goal of making 50K in 90 days. See, a lot of coaches and people in the business, they'll say, well, you need to get rid of all the distractions. And you'll be like, well, okay, I'll get rid of the distractions. And then all of a sudden you find yourself doing something else. What you have to become aware of is that when you have anything that comes up, you need to be aware that that could potentially be a distraction. And then you focus on your goal, and that will help you make a decision on, are you wanting to get this, or are you wanting to continue focusing on those distractions? So what I want to do, I'm going to end the video here because that's a lot. Trust me, right there, that's a lot. And in the next video, we're going to talk about the foundation, laying the foundation to get you started to 50K in 90 days. But right now, what I want you to do is just rewind this video, get your pen and paper out or your tablet out with the writing part on there, and you're going to take some notes and you're going to break down. This is step one of getting you to 50K in 90 days. So rewind the video, go back through this lesson, and then I'll see you in the next video. Please like, subscribe to this channel. This is Stephen A. Williams, president and founder, Blue Book MKE, and let's level up your business 5-day challenge.